What's up, guys? My name is Brenner. Welcome to my channel. This is Mr. Liquor Sipper, and today we're going over a whiskey that is so very niche. It is not technically my cup of tea, but my wife was interested in this right here, Scatterbrain dark chocolate banana whiskey that could be potentially 2 parts chocolate, 3 parts banana, and 20,000 parts whiskey, or in some kind of weird percentage, maybe this is just syrup and over-glorified packaging. I don't know what it is. Stay tuned. Let's find out if it is what they say it is, and if it is worth your money. Alright guys, so first things first, this bottle, typically you would look and you would find some type of description or some type of history on this bottle. You don't. There's not really much here. The only thing I can tell you is that this bottle right here in particular has a gorilla head on it with sunglasses. Now, apparently this is a thing because they also have quite a few other options out there, but I really feel that bottles like this that have been, I don't know, dipped in a Dairy Queen chocolate factory, I feel like these in particular, maybe they've been inspired by, you know, Howler Head or the Screwballs that are out there. Alright, so Scatterbrain has a lineup of a few different unique whiskeys, and I use that term loosely. I feel like I'm more of a purist, but again, you know, I got this for my wife, and maybe there's people out there that are interested in it, so I'm just going to keep an open mind, but there is a lineup of these. There's a peanut butter whiskey, which I think directly competes with Howler Head, and then you have a PB&J, and then you also have a peanut butter cream, and then a dark cherry vanilla, and then most recently, looks like it was between October-September time frame that this dark chocolate banana whiskey came about. Now, on the Scatterbrain peanut butter whiskey flavors, they have an elephant that's on here, and then on this one they have a gorilla, and I believe on one of the other ones they have like a raccoon or something like that. One in each and all have some type of sunglasses on, which is kind of cool. It glistens a little bit. That is the most unique portion of this. This thing is so dark, and I don't know if you guys can tell, which I'll probably have to do some B-roll for, but this thing is so dark it looks like it's been mixed with something. It's coming in at a 35% alcohol by volume at 750 milliliters, and it is a 70 proof, so you're right there, right at the tail end of what maybe you would consider an actual whiskey. Now this Scatterbrain brand comes from Princeton, Minnesota, from Universal Brands, and it's actually made from a Canadian whiskey base. So I'm super into bourbon because of the Americana nostalgia that comes along with drinking bourbon. But something like this in particular, I don't feel like there's really a lot behind it. And I'm really big into understanding the histories of stuff, and then also kind of maybe adopting some of the histories in some of these other whiskeys. But without further ado, we're gonna pop this guy open for the first time ever. Now, I just so you guys know, I have had Screwball before, and I have had Howler Head. Both of those very much on the sweeter end. So again, not super keen on that. Also, before I forget, this bottle, if you are really into stuff that's like this, it's very, I mean, I can't knock these guys because it is pretty unique, but this bottle was actually $16.99. And you can get this bottle and those other ones, the other variations that I was talking about, at Total Wine, if you have one of those around. And I'm sure if you don't, there's, you know, other options for picking this stuff up. Obviously, you can go online and get it too. So, all right, so let's go ahead and obviously, to me, this does not look like it is a cork. It looks like it is just a screw top. Boring. It's just a phony. It's a phony, fake whiskey, phony. All right, and as you can hear, it is a brand new. All right, we're gonna pour a little bit in here. And I can tell you right now, just straight from the beginning, that looks a little thicker than usual. Not It almost looked kind of syrupy whenever I did that, which is a little scary. All right, so let's go ahead. Everyone's favorite time of the video. It is nosing for newbies. All right, guys. I'm excited about this one. Let's see where the nose takes me. Where does it lead? Let's do a little swish of the swash and a swash of the swoosh and a swoosh of the swish. And see how deep we can dig into this niche. Smells like orangutans, chimps, gorillas, and other types of monkeys had a really bad banana fetish and a giant zoo orgy. I also smell hints of overexpensive tanning lotion that was used and someone sweat it all off into a tanning bed. That's pretty disgusting, and someone's potential jealousy from Hellerhead. Now I also get some very strong elements that this banana should be bigger. That's what she said. Also, right here at the tail end, it smells like the starting point for every future porn star's banana gobbling technique. Where does my brain go? Straight into the gutter, or straight out the banana's peel, or straight out the monkey's ass. Okay, let's just, this is, I feel like this whiskey is, it's just so novel. This whiskey is just so novel. It doesn't even feel like a real whiskey. Okay, I feel like any real whiskey person would be like, this is not real whiskey, and I really feel the same. So here we go. I really do smell the banana in it. It seriously smells like a leftover, I don't know, Banana Sundae. It smells like a Banana Sundae from like 3 Sundays ago. No, I mean it does though. It smells like you can get almost like there's like someone left a cherry in it. So there's a little bit of a fruit or a different fruit element other than just the banana that's there. I do get some hints of chocolate, almost like someone put like the Hershey's chocolate, like the syrup bottle, the Hershey's chocolate syrup, and they kind of spread it over some ice cream. Just a little bit of ice cream. So maybe like some light hints of vanilla. It's making my mouth water, so I'm a little tempted here. So let's just go ahead and taste it. Whew. That is some sweetness. I feel like I could pour this all over my wife and lick it off. Actually though, it's the back end. That back end is nice. It tastes all chocolate, like chocolate frosting on a cake. I'm a little surprised by it. I'm not 100% really if I like this or not. I feel like it's good. I saw that some people actually would take a little bit of this and actually pour it over their ice cream and let it melt a little bit. And I can see why, because it does have the bananas there, man. It feels, not feels, but it tastes all evenly distributed as far as the flavors are concerned. I get a slight little warmth as if there's a little bit of whiskey in there. If you're a beginner and you're into trying to adventure into whiskey, I would say this is probably not the best route, because it is so strong the other directions as far as the sweets and the flavor profiles are so strong that it almost mutes the whiskey taste that's in it. So I feel like if you were to jump into this, you're not going to learn too much from it. You're just going to taste the chocolate, you're going to taste slight vanilla, slight cherry, and some banana in there, and then you're going to be hunting for where the whiskey taste is at. And the only thing I get that's really whiskey from this is that slight warmth that you get, which I really barely ever get now that I've been, doing these reviews and sipping on whiskey for so long. So I'm pretty surprised. Is it good? I mean, it's $16.99, 17, 18 bucks, and then you got your tax. I mean, $20. Let's just say 20 bucks. Is it worth your money? It matters on what you're going for. This, for me, I would like something a little bit more sophisticated. I'm not gonna say it's terrible because it's not. It has some sweet elements to it. Is it worth your money? Yes, it is worth your money. Is this a sip it or a toss it? This would be a sip it for a birthday, for maybe for New Year's. We got New Year's coming up, so people like, you know, having cakes and those types of celebratory events. I feel like it's something that would be good. If you guys are into, I don't know, having sex or something, like for Valentine's Day, you might want to pick up this bottle. I think, you know, for the ladies that are not into whiskey, you would be into whiskey, or maybe this type of whiskey. Real quick, this is actually better than Howlerhead. Howlerhead was even thicker than this, and then I don't know, Screwball. Screwball is pretty cool. It's different. It's more peanut buttery. Though these people do offer it. I don't think I'll be picking up any of those bottles anytime soon, because this is not really in my, I don't know, it's not really my cup of tea. It's not really my cup of whiskey, my glass of whiskey, it's not really my Charmin Ultra. I like my 5-ply. Baby wipes. Yeah, so in conclusion, I appreciate you guys jumping into this weird review. Hopefully you got something out of it. There's not a lot to it. Until next time, cheers and keep on sipping.